Lamps are available in different types and models that can be divided based on different factors. One of the important factors in the classification of types of lamps is their manufacturing technology. In this video, we will learn about 5 types of lamps.
5 types of lamps. Number 1. Incandescent light bulb.
Incandescent bulbs are the normal and traditional bulbs that use tungsten filaments in their structure. When the current of electricity passes through this thread, it causes it to glow and the so-called light bulb turns on. The tungsten filament in the bulb of incandescent lamps is surrounded by vacuum or nitrogen gas. Incandescent lamps are available in different sizes and shapes, which can be chosen according to the need and application. Incandescent lamps work in such a way that the passing of a sudden current causes the tungsten filament to heat up and burn. These lamps have an average useful life of 700 to 1000 hours, and one of their disadvantages is high energy loss.
Number 2. Fluorescent lamp.
Fluorescent lamps, sometimes known as fluorescent tubes, have a more complex structure than incandescent lamps. In these lamps, there is a fluorescent tube in the distance between the cathodes. The inside of this tube is filled with mercury and some other gases. The passage of electricity through them causes the production of light and radiation. The phosphor coating on the outside converts radiant energy into visible light. Compared to incandescent lamps, fluorescent lamps require less energy to produce light and therefore are more durable. Due to the fact that these lamps are filled with mercury, it is difficult to dispose of them after the lamp burns out, and safety tips must be observed in this regard. The lifetime of fluorescent is longer than filament type and it consumes less electricity.
Number 3. Compact fluorescent lamps.
These lamps are a suitable alternative to incandescent lamps in buildings and homes. CFL lamps have the same performance and structure as conventional fluorescent lamps, except that they can produce the same amount of light with less energy consumption. Structurally, these lamps consist of several tube rings filled with mercury, which is very similar to the bulb of incandescent lamps. These types of lamps have a longer lifespan compared to incandescent lamps and can work up to 10,000 hours. They also have lower energy consumption and higher brightness than incandescent lamps.
Number 4. Halogen lamps.
Halogen lamps can be considered an improved version of incandescent lamps. The difference between these types of lamps and incandescent lamps is that the tungsten filament inside the lamp is covered with a transparent coating and they are also smaller than incandescent lamps. The reason for naming these types of lamps is due to the use of small amounts of halogen along with an inert gas. The inert gas used in these lamps can increase the brightness and lifespan of the lamp and increase its efficiency and brightness significantly. Today's halogens in the market are called with this name only because of the similarity with previous halogens in terms of structure, otherwise SMD and COB technology are used in their production.
Number 5. LED lamps.
LED lamps are designed and manufactured with new technology along with high efficiency. In an LED lamp, light is emitted by the passage of electrons in a semiconductor. These types of lamps do not have tungsten filaments and have more power and a much longer lifespan. One of the features of these lamps is the ability to create a different color spectrum without using color filters. Compared to incandescent lamps, these lamps have the ability to produce more light. The energy consumption of LED lamps is lower and they are more efficient than CFL lamps. LED bulbs are unrivaled in terms of lifespan and can last up to 100,000 hours. Specific light range, high safety, and reasonable price are other features of LED lamps that have led to their high popularity. These lamps, which have the ability to convert 90% of electrical energy into light, are divided into different types.